All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
That's it, baby.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready. Mike 55. Hey, eat. Yo.
Play fake. Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check 50. Slam. Topper. 2-6. Yo, it's the mic. 10's the mic.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Ready.
First down, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Watch the screen. Shift. Watch the... Mike's 50. Hayward.
Such thing as a loss. We take the win.
Brissett. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Watch the screen. Mike 8.
Check pass.
Mike 8. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike 8.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards.
Well, that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Now 3rd and 10.
Guys, pick it up. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down. Go. Jazz, yeah. This is the mic. I'm scared. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
The Steelers
Come on now, let's go.
at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, but it seems to be working pretty well.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. A gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Watch the screen.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. It got his man complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Let's go.
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Mike's by 4.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Justin Houston in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he will find his man on the outside. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, because the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Steelers 3, Colts nothing.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Zoom, zoom.
50, Mike, 50.
Here's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
Go, Mike 50, Mike. You don't want none of that. Give it. Pick up the ball.
We're set from the gun on third. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he's able to get it out of there. Fielded at the 43. That'll be a 47-yard punt. Officially 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Cut.
Murray now on 1st down.
Pick it up.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point right down the middle, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Sponge. No. Tens the mic. It's a 6. Pull it. Shoot.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check nickel.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Steelers' 37-yard line.
Hey, 50's the mic.
Tighten up.
Hold on. Check 99. Hey,
Staying open.
come on.
From the shotgun, it's the set. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Brissett sets to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Moore. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
Yeah, baby.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
A A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. Doug Dupree. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Murray now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw is Brissett. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Mike 10. In your face.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
And that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together to watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Let's go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check. Begin. Check. Kill. Turn it up. Kill, turn it up. Check 26.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get ready.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50. Let's go. All day, every day. Any day.
First down, Murray. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we're signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And the Steelers first down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Slam, slam, slam. 58.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think that they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something there, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, come on, O. Come on, O. 10's the mic. 10's the mic. Let's go, Heavy.
They'll try and throw for it here.
What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
He's got his tight end Burton. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Check 13. Check. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They'll run on 1st down to Marlon Mack. Just a yard on the pickup there. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
10's the ball. 10's the mic. No gain on this defense.
On 2nd and 9. Brissett. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Travel.
On the ground, it's Mack. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
We've got Mike 10 right here.
On 2nd and 9. Brissett nowhere to escape. and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 8.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. And that will be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Justin Houston in there for the sack. It's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. After the sack on first down, Murray. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Oh, you got deep? 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 38.
You're going to be laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Starting the drive with a give to Matt. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
We got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Hey, man. Watch the move.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brissett flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already and are staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing and set. This one into the hands of Burton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. But how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Come on, set. 54 Mike. I got him. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll let it go deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Murray. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're looking to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Get ready. At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike 10.
Out of the gun for Sam. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, here's a give with Matt. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
Watch the pass. Motion. Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Watch the edge.
Here's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Brissett on 4th down. And he's going to go down again. Cam Hayward always a force. Got back there for the sack. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
To throw, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back dropped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Here we go. Hey, hold on.
Man, that's trash.
From the gun, Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Kyler Murray, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times?
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go, D.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, he's got it. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Down. 15 on it. 15 on it. Before Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the on. Mike's back move.
To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second down and goal. Murray to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Colts, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Colts take
We go
over first and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want to execute on, they need to do that and do it really well.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. He's got Burton here. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays in order to move it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you, boy. I got you.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And normally we would talk about this more in basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
He completes it to Nelson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to, because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Come on now, let's go.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Steelers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.